Fortnite Chapter 5 is a massive update, but there are two big problems that people have. First of all, the medallions. Today, I'm going to show you how to collect them and just how powerful they actually are. And second thing, we're going to talk about the movement in this chapter because that is the biggest complaint. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it and what I think Epic should do. First, I'm going to show you my favorite drop spot so far in solos. And why I really like this spot is because it's near Snooty Steps, where the Peter Griffin is, and his medallion, and we're going to be collecting almost all the medallions in this game. We're landing at this south tower right over here, and the reason why this tower is so strong is right as we start the match, we're going to get 100 shield and have guns on us within 10 seconds of landing. So you're going to go right in here, you're going to start breaking, and you're just going to keep breaking your way down. Just grab some of the guns on the way down, keep breaking, and then the last spot, keep breaking. Here we are, 100 shields, and there's chests on the way down, so you get some guns. And now look, we have an AR, shotgun, a sniper rifle, shockwaves. Like, there's not much more that you need. And then I break this so that I can have infinite sprint and just run through this entire POI as fast as possible with the infinite sprint. The infinite sprint is only gonna last 20 seconds, so I just try to run through it. Grab some extra shields from here. You can get shield fish. And here's the thing. You can loot the rest of this POI, but we do want to race to Snooty. It's not in circle right now, and I'd rather not get caught outside of circle. So after we break that, we're going to move here, and we're going to start just running all the way to Snooty. Now, the thing is, we need some mats, right? The trees actually give a ton of wood. This one right here, look, 4 swings, 78 wood. And then this rock right here is going to give us a ton of brick. And a lot of the rocks on the map do give a lot of brick, and especially the thick trees as well. This is the first time Epic did not mess up with the material count. So we're going to go through and we're going to talk about these medallions because a lot of people don't know what they do. And they actually have some plans to change them throughout the season, so they're going to get even stronger. The medallions give you passive shield per second. If you have 1 medallion, you're going to get 3 shield per tick. And then you're going to get 6 shield per tick with 3 medallions, and then 8 shield with 4 to 5 medallions. So it's a huge deal to have that, especially in build mode, because if you get cracked and you just box up for a few seconds, you're going to have pretty much full shield by the time they run up to your wall. And you don't want to be the person that doesn't have the medallions. So we're running up here. I want to talk about my preferred weapons. All the ARs are not hit scan now. They're actually all projectile, but the one that looks like a scar has faster bullet travel, so that one's going to feel more like hit scan. But this one that I'm using right now, the Iron Warrior, it does a ton of damage in the medium to close range. So we're moving in. I see a shield over there. My sniper has this reticle on it, which is not the best reticle for a sniper. The medallion has been looted, and the way you know is there's a gold circle on the minimap. That means that person has the medallion and they're in this area. The more medallions you have, the more precise the location that you are on the map. So the circle is actually going to be tighter if you have more medallions. So this game, you know, we obviously didn't make it fast enough here to get the guy with the medallion before he killed Peter, but we're going to hunt him down. And then once we have his medallion, we're going to start hunting all the other people with medallions down. All right. So this guy's shock waving inside. I'm not sure. What's going on. There we go. All right. We hit him for 34. We're just going to take height here. Take height instantly. So he's running. I'm going to shockwave after him. You see how I'm leading my shots, by the way? One thing I don't want to do is I don't want to give him the opportunity to shield back up. That's a big thing. I don't want him to shield back up. So there's the first medallion. Because every time I'm leaving him alive, he's going to get more and more heals. The medallion for some reason fell outside. There it is. So now that we have it, you can see it in your inventory. 1 out of 5. We have it right here. Peter Griffin's medallion replenishes shield over time. Epic eventually is going to add more medallions that actually increase your maximum shield. So these things are going to get really powerful. And honestly, at one point, I think they're going to have to nerf them, but still keep them strong, because as it currently stands, they are just a little bit too powerful, especially because they don't take up an inventory spot. So if you kill someone that has one, there's no reason not to pick them up. And then on top of that, like if you are in the end game and someone has 4 of them, because they've killed everybody, they're almost impossible to kill. It's really, really hard to kill them. The thing is, when you open up the map, there's still 1, 2 medallions that are not claimed, 3 medallions that are not claimed. All 3 of these are just NPCs that you have to kill. Someone else has a medallion, but I have to be close enough on my mini map for them to show up on the map. So right now, someone has one out here, but I got to get close to them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep moving. Right now, my goal is to get to Lavish Lair and see if I can find the boss, assuming no one kills him, kill the boss, get a second medallion, and then get a third, and then get a fourth, and then a fifth. And then you see in the end game, it literally, unless you get one pumped, if you get cracked and you start shielding up, you're going to be fine. Now let's talk about the movement, because that is the biggest thing. As you can see, the movement is actually a little bit slower when you're not sprinting. When you're sprinting, your movement is very normal. It's actually a little bit faster, I feel like, when you're sprinting. But when you're not sprinting, you have this like weird, awkward walk, especially if you walk diagonally. As you can see, like the diagonal movement is really, really slow. And the best way to see how slow the movement is actually try to crouch walk. If you remember how fast crouch walking is, this is the new crouch walking. We're basically playing some sort of Assassin's Creed game with how slow that crouch walk is. So definitely do not try to crouch walk for movement. My, feedback is that Epic needs to speed that base movement back up a little bit. It is a little, hold up, 110. I'm just going to go in. Gonna get in and just kill him. Phase right through that with the ramp. Just press my head against the ramp. So yeah, the sniper is nice because you don't have to have a hard scope on it. And if you don't have a scope like a 4X, there's no sniper glare. So you can catch people off guard with the sniper a lot easier. So still right now, these medallions are not being claimed. And I'm assuming that's because people don't realize just how powerful they are for them not to be claimed this late into the game. So we're just going to keep moving. I see someone on the edge over here. I don't know if they just stopped to heal. They might be healing in Storm. I'm going to keep moving up to Lavish Lair. I really want to catch that boss before the storm closes. And I'm keeping my eyes peeled on the other 2 medallions. Because if I have all the medallions in the game, I'm going to be the most powerful player. All right, this guy's a free snipe, I feel like. Yep, there we go. Just really quick with the attachments. And by the way, if you're wondering where you can change your attachments, any of the bosses where the medallions drop, in their vault, there is a mod bench where you can change the attachments of weapons and customize them. And I'll be sure to do a detailed video on like what are the best attachments. There's not really a whole lot of different customization. Like it's not like Call of Duty level where there's like 16 different attachments, but there is some preference that can be had amongst the attachments. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the shockwave because I need to move. I see this legendary chest here. I'm gonna try to grab it really quick, hope for some movement. No, it's going to grab a new sniper and some more shockwaves. Actually, we got some movement. Got a new sniper. I'm going to check what I have. So no reticle this time, but I do have the quick ADS and the hip fire, but no reticle. So I'm going to have to wait for that first shot accuracy if I really want to get that. All right. Storm is moving very soon, so I don't want to waste too much more time. I was kind of hoping that other players would actually land and kill these bosses for me, but that's not the case right now. That's not what's happening. This guy, we're just going to... he doesn't want to fight. All right, so the boss will start taking storm damage and stuff, but we're going to take him out. We're going to get that second medallion here. I think 2 other ones have actually been claimed, so we'll find those players because you're going to see where those players are actually because of the fact that they're going to be highlighted. So let me make sure I don't... Let's see if we can just quickly... These guys do have like a second phase. I honestly almost stopped him right there from getting to that second phase. There we go. Storm just killed him. Second medallion claimed. What SMG does he have? He has the auto shotgun. We're not going to grab that. And the thing is, like, when you have the medallions, you might as well just carry medkits, especially once I have, more medallions. You don't really need to carry shields as much. Medkits will be just fine because of the fact that your shield's going to passively tick. It's almost like you have a slurp going the whole time. So there's one more medallion here. We're just going to keep moving towards it. And I know I don't have any AR ammos because I've kind of been moving and explaining the whole game. So we're going to just find a med kit here, hopefully. If you guys don't know about the changes to healing, you can move while healing, not just with med kits, bandages, minis, any heal. You can move while healing now. So make sure you use that. And I'm going to break down this grappler. So this grappler is not like the ODM gear that you can really fly around. The grappler is really just a good way to reposition and like move up height and move around the map, but it's not something that like you should use for like really quick grapple into pump plays. It's not as versatile as the ODM gear or even the OG grappler. 10 players left, but we already have 2 medallions. We're about to get our 3rd one, and I'm keeping my eyes peeled right now on the mini map. The island, by the way, doesn't really give you much besides like just gold weapons and some heals. It doesn't give you any mythics or slurps, so it's not as contested as it used to be. The only thing I'm concerned about right now is I don't have a lot of AR ammo, so I might go for a quick kill, but this boss is chilling right here. So I'm surprised these guys are not killing the boss.
Oh, yeah.
I'm worried right now about she's doing her shield thing right now. Let's get a little reload going. She throw fire at me? I think it's a real player pushing me right now. Look how quickly my heals are coming back up though. There we go. 3 medallions now. Pop this. I'll just carry this. Or SMG. You know what? Since I don't have a lot of AR ammo, I'm going to grab the SMG. And we're going to move. I'm going to show you guys now like how hard it is to die. Like if I get cracked, that's fine. But if I'm able to chill and... her SMG is actually kind of cracked. Grab some loot. Chop, chop. There we go. Bro dropped down on me for the full pump, but it wasn't enough. We're gonna be able to grab this med kit, start popping. Look at my heals right now. Look at my health. I'm pretty much one shot. If someone came to third party me right now, I'm already at 100. And by the time they get to me, I'm full health, full shield, just like that. So he had the gold all-rounder, but the Peter Griffin mythic is actually better. So we're gonna keep that on us. So now I can see this guy's coming in. I have 3 medallions. This guy is medallion number 4, and he's coming in from this south side. So we can actually see where he's coming from, and we're gonna prioritize killing him so that we can get this final medallion. He's probably on the island actually. The island was capped, so I'm assuming that's him. People can see me, by the way, on the map, just like this. And they can actually see my circle smaller because I have 3 of the medallions. But I do want to try to catch them while they're flying in. He just fell. That guy just fell to his death. I think we're just going to move in. $30, we'll take it. He's gonna have his heals back up, obviously. So we're gonna fight him close. I don't want him to be able to heal after he's already taken some damage. There we go. There we go. So I don't know how he hit me for however much damage he hit me for, but now I have 4 medallions. And look at my shields. My location has shrunk a little bit more. That's fine. I'm gonna grab his AR. I have the SMG. There's a guy behind me, but medallion number 5 is behind me or in front of me. He's not in the car. He could be in the bush, so I do got to be careful here. There he is. And you'll know it's him because they'll start flashing blue. So he's just trying to stay alive, bro. He's just trying to stay alive. 5 medallions now. I'm 5 for 5. I'm fully maxed. I have all the guns I need. If I take shield damage, it's going to be very hard for these guys to actually finish the job because all I have to do is box up and I will be chilling. I'll be chilling. Look at this. Full inventory, full mythics, 2 shieldfish, and a grappler. This is actually insane loot right now. Insane. I feel bad for these last 2 guys for what's about to happen. Wrap around the rock. Oh, he's behind that tree. Did bro just emote? Got him. 1v1 situation. I have 5 medallions, 3 mythics, 2 shieldfish, and a grappler hook. What can you do in this situation? We'll have to see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to prioritize spraying him with the SMG because it does have that bleed potential. And I'm going to encourage him to want to trade shots with me. I'm going to encourage him to want to trade shots with me. See if he even is willing to. I'm going to be very cheesy right now. I'm going to be very cheesy. Look, I'm not even going to build here. There we go. GG. Like, even if he shot me, I would have regained my health by the time he reloaded. Thank you guys so much for watching. What do you guys think about Chapter 5? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe.